Grand Rising, and welcome to Nest of Guidance. I am Robin, and I have the new moon solar eclipse in Leo reading for us today. It has been quite some time since I posted a lunation reading on my channel, and I'm feeling back in the flow. I was even receiving intuitive channeled messages for this lunation up on the 8th of August as well on the Lionsgate portal. So there is a lot of really potent, pure, fiery, passionate energy rolling around like a lion in this energy right now in this eclipse season, which starts today. This reading will be present for you. You could feel the energies of what I'm speaking of from today on August 12th when I'm filming and uploading this, all the way to August 26th, which is the day before the next full moon, which will be in Aquarius. And I do hope to post a video for that lunation as well. But let's just dive right into this lunation, this new moon in Leo, this solar eclipse that we're experiencing, the beginning of eclipse season. And what it pertains to is bringing in, is clearing out, is setting on fire, is rebirthing for you. I'm seeing like phoenix energy as the fires flame to ember and then the ashes become rebirth. And back on the Lionsgate portal on August 8th, I received this channeled message from these energies which spoke about how as the waning energy of the Lionsgate portal on August 8th closes down its peak energies, it actually connects in sync and divine timing with when this solar eclipse and new moon in Leo rises into its fullest energy and potency, because each lunation, full moon, new moon, even all the ones in between, take 3 days to really go through their cycle. So you feel the new moons and full moons the day before, the day of its strongest, and then the day afterwards it feels lesser or not as crazy, I'm hearing. And crazy good though. This is all very like divine alignment, power, passion, activation type of energy. And so as the 8/8 Lionsgate portal calmed, it connected right into when these energies of today on August 12th heightened and reached their peak. And with that energy came this message of this eclipse season that starts now. As you're watching this, whenever you are, it really like crashes the door open and flings it open and invites itself to the party. And the party is your life. And with that energy of it kind of like kicking the door in and being like, hello, I'm here, welcome, it is meant to be greeted with that amount of passion that Leo embodies when it's shining its brightest. And how you choose to embody and greet this eclipse season, which is very passionate, is completely and entirely your call. But Spirit is asking all of us, how will we choose to greet this eclipse season with passion, with confidence, and with activation? Because it is bright and it is asking us to shine our fullest, even if things feel like they're on fire. And where I am in Canada right now, we are actually dealing with some forest fires. So even through real fires, we're meant to still shine bright through the external, through the internal, through the shifting, through the activation, through it all, to come into that alignment with this eclipse season. Now I'm going to go into some oracle cards. I have self-care that really was coming forward, tarot, and then one last oracle card to see what's really being manifested through this eclipse season, through this lunation, and to give you an affirmation and potentially a god or goddess to call on to round it all up, I'm hearing. So first of all, we have this energy of, when I was pulling these cards forward, I had to chuckle myself because we have 2 cards that literally say shine. Shine. Shine, even though the moon's luminosity is at its dullest as it's new. Be the light. I'm hearing be the light for the moon. Be the light for the sun right now, as it is also eclipsed. And that connects into your astrology too. Whatever your sun and your moon are in your chart, illuminate them and shine for them. This new moon in Leo is really asking you to shine your brightest, your fullest, to speak with that energy, to visualize that energy and embody that energy of brightness in all you do, say, and be through this eclipse season and this new moon energy we're in right now. And with the energy of shining, we also have this message that to shine with confidence, and let the confidence be the key to your success through this activation, through this eclipse season, and really just tune in to the fact that you are worthy. And when you tune into that fact that you are worthy, that's where that confidence comes from the heart as opposed to the ego. This isn't talking about like puffy chested ego confidence, which is false. This is talking from that deeply rooted, embodied confidence that Leo embodies in their natural shine. So be your confident, courageous, luminous self, and let that energy shine forth for you through all that you're experiencing, through the all of it, I'm hearing. And with it being a new moon and a solar eclipse, we also do have this energy of expecting powerful change. And through the expectation of powerful change, know that when you expect the powerful change, and then you embody the confidence and the shine at the same time as the expectation of not people, but your energy, your brightness, your shine, spirit, God, goddess, providing those, I'm hearing like magnanimous changes for you. And then you embody the confidence within your heart to hold those changes. That's where the success lies. Because now your own inner heart energy and confidence is matching the luminosity of that expected change, of that bright Leo shine that is so important right now. Okay. Now that that message is out of the way, we're off to a very loud lion energy start, and I'm here for it. And I'm going to go into my self-care deck now, because eclipse seasons are big and bright, and they always bring change. And if you've been doing your work, as we like to say, if you've been meeting your shadows so you can shine through them, then the change that you can expect will be that meets that reward of the work that you've done on your heart and your life, on yourself. But if we've been sleepy lions, then we just kind of, chase our tails. So again, whoa. Okay, wow. So speaking of shining bright, our best self-care for this energy in Leo is to literally honor your heart's desires and passions and let them be the light, right? What was I saying? Like shine brightly. Let the light of your own inner heart and confidence be the light for the moon, which is at its lowest illumination, and the sun, which is eclipsed. Your heart's energy is what's going to brighten up everything right now, honoring your passions as you shine. And this even says, light up your life by honoring your deepest desires. It's with confidence. With confidence, you light up your life and honor your deepest desires. And then that's why you can expect beautiful, powerful changes to come through into your physical life, because you've already embodied them within your own energy and essence and heart. Whew, that is, wow. What a message. Now I'm going to go quickly into the tarot deck here, my loved and cherished Light Seers Tarot, to see what is physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually moving through this new moon in Leo and this eclipse, and potentially what is being manifested physically, what is being cleared, what is being activated, what's being lit up, how we can light up. I'm also hearing to pull a card that's like just a general message on how to kind of like light this all up together. So I'll pull one of those as well. And I'm just going to take the cards from on top of the deck and see what the message says for us. Wow. Oh, 2 wanted to come out for a message, so that is quite powerful of how we can just light it all up together. So, first of all, we have the King of Pentacles for the physical aspect of what's being definitely manifested in this eclipse season and new moon in Leo. And the King of Pentacles is that generous, giving, grounded, secure, safe person potentially, or just feeling that you're cultivating within. Like, look at the color of this self-care card, and then look at the color of his study. Like, this is an energy of knowing that you have already obtained all the resources and knowledge for what you seek in this expected change. And it's even like, expect powerful change, because this pentacle is literally being magically materialized into the King of Pentacles' hands. So really tune in with a gratitude, with grounding, with peace, with assurance, with generosity for all you have, because this is the most like physically wealthiest king in all of the tarot deck. Again, I probably said this in other videos, but whenever I see this specific King of Pentacles, I always think of like Santa Claus's younger brother who's a hippie. Because I mean, like, if that's not Santa Claus's younger hippie brother, then I don't know who is, because this is also entrepreneurial energy. Santa Claus is an entrepreneur. He also gives of his time and resources, as does the King of Pentacles, and in a way that is generous and open, and builds as he builds his own kingdom in a very loyal and watchful and attentive way, and also shares his resources and shares his knowledge. If this is speaking to someone physically that's coming through within this expected change or eclipse season for you, then this could be someone who's masculine in identity or body or energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be a man in body, but they would have more masculine than feminine energy. They would also be more grounded and practical, and potentially an earth sign, which would be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. And they might even resemble this energy or person on this card, as tarot does have a way to manifest physically when we allow it. And all you need to do to manifest this physically is to align your heart, your passions with this energy. And that's all it takes to manifest physically with tarot, is to align yourself to the energy. And if you don't want it to happen, then just align to the opposite energy. It's really that simple. So mentally, huge spiritual energies coming through this reading for us in this eclipse season, because we have mentally the energy of judgment coming through. And this isn't like being like hit on the wrist or like put in the corner because you've been bad and you're being judged. This is like full illuminated, released self-awareness of knowing that you have judged probably and being judged probably, but knowing that the only judgment that matters the most is how you judge your own actions, your own passions, and your own desires that are being illuminated right now. And when you come to that awareness that, yeah, I've judged people, yeah, other people have judged me, but all that really matters truly at the core of it, from your own heart, which is ablaze with passion right now in these energies, is to know that that is what sets your soul free. That aligns you with your soul purpose, with deep spiritual awakening and awareness, and aligns you with your highest good, aligns you with the physical prosperity that is awaiting for you within these energies, is to know that all that matters is how you judge yourself, how you love yourself. And then when you truly love yourself and judge yourself, not from a place of negativity or like over righteousness, but from a place of, I'm human, we're all human, we're all on this earth together, we're all under the same sky, we're all made of skin, flesh, bone, muscle material. So I'm hearing like, let's all be one. And that's what aligns our souls into this flight and into this dance and into this level of soul freedom for what's happening for us right now with this beautiful energy of shining. She has tapped into that shine, and now her soul is flying free for it. She has honored her heart's deepest desires, and now her soul is free to dance with the stars, with the divine, with the aligned for it. I'm hearing that is the reward. That's what aligns you physically with what you're wanting, with the expected powerful change of this eclipse season. Because, again, as within, so without. You shine within, and then it sets your soul free. And this is on a mental level. And if you can change your thoughts and your perceptions to embody this energy within your brain and consciousness, I just felt like that evolution, that energy like rise up out of me, because the mind controls so much. So if your mind can tune into and align to this energy, you better believe your exterior life and everything else is going to change with it in an expected, powerful way. And then emotionally, we have the Three of Pentacles, which is really fun because this is really like joining hearts, joining forces is how it feels like to me through this eclipse season. Because you see how it's like they're all building together and they're all working in unison and harmony. This is also coming through right now as I'm speaking as like aligning the different emotions you're feeling to collaborate consciously. Conscious collaboration is a message of this card. And knowing that each emotion that you're feeling or tuning into through this expected change that's powerful can all work in harmony and unison with each other to build something beautiful, aligned, magical, harmonic, physically. Because you already know that you have the resources. You already know that your mind is expanding and setting your soul free. And so now the rest is to align physically and let that energy soar. And know that you also have people in your life that can help you build this harmonic passion of your emotions and your life tangibly, physically, emotionally within your system, within your community, within your life, within your relationships, within your friendships as well. Hoo-wee. And then if those messages weren't like this bright, luminous Leo energy enough, and if releasing judgment and opening your soul through your mind isn't powerful of enough of an energy for you to tap into, well, guess what? Spiritually, what's coming through for us within this eclipse is the literal High Priestess. This is being that spirit channel opening. Look at this. This is such a divine spiritual energy. I cannot even, look at this. Look at it. That is powerful magic right there. Like, that with the energy of the Leo shine, that with the energy of shining like the Leo, like the lion, and tapping into your passions That is some powerful magic, right? That is what brings about the expected powerful change of this Leo new moon and solar eclipse. Because this is like your mind is setting itself free from the cage of judgment and low frequencies and low thoughts, and that frees your soul as within, so without, as above, so below. And then through that, you literally connect to higher guidance, channel in wisdom gracefully, freely, fluidly, passionately, with ease. And then you merge the two, right? You merge the energies. And there's these beautiful little runes on this. We have Perthro, which is change, right? Look at this. Perthro is the rune of change. Expect powerful change. We have Wunyo, which is joy and celebration. It's actually my favorite rune of all time is Wunyo. Little fun fact. We also have Manaz, which is humankind, your collective, the people in your life, those that allow this to happen for you, and you happen to be that energy for them, channeled through spiritually. And then we have Laguz, which is the energy of flow and intuition, all being poured down into you like a river. And it's like this river is actually like a river of fire, because you're freeing yourself to expect the powerful change that you deserve, because you've tuned in to the confidence on a spiritual level, on an emotional level, right? On a mental level, you've tuned into that confidence within your own mind and heart and frequency. And that is why it's all happening now. That is why you have to embody the confidence to hold this energy, because it is like that level of bright. And that is huge. And the last thing that is coming through that was kind of a paired message of what you need to know, kind of like wrap all these energies together, is, funny thing is, the first one is the Three of Wands, which is literally knowing that you've done the work, that you have the resources, that you have the skills, that you have the divine channel of just being a human alive, aware on this planet, of knowing that you can set your mind free to manifest your dreams in conscious harmony and collaboration emotionally with others. And then you start to see the expected change roll in on the horizon. Whether this is a new relationship, a new passion, a new career, a new lifestyle, a new level of understanding, a new level of tapping into your passions and your inspirations and what brings forward that energy from within you outward. And knowing that you are prepared, knowing that everything is aligned and illuminated for you, and just holding that confidence. I'm hearing this message and analogy come forward with these two cards specifically, of this like energy of this woman on this card, this being on this card. She's actually standing on a cliff above the water. Like, she's not at water level. She's on a cliff looking down at the ocean. And she's got her board. She has that confidence. But she's not going to be able to sail the sea of opportunity and expansion and catch that wave of change rolling in unless she has the confidence to get out there and surf, right? Of greeting it with passion. So her hair, these cards even look similar in energy. So you got to have the confidence, because that is your key to your success. You got to have the confidence to ride the wave that is coming in for you, right? Ride the wave that is coming in for you, And another way you do this is to celebrate before it's even here, right? Four of Wands energy is celebration, union, harmony, gatherings. It's literally like this energy of like, you've hit a milestone, so now it's time to celebrate the milestone. And if you feel like this expected change and milestone is not here yet, but it's approaching soon, then you celebrate it before it arrives. Because the party that these beings are celebrating is happening in this tent. But they're celebrating it before they even get there. In which case they have, you know, the confidence of knowing that that celebration, that milestone that's about to be reached, that passion that they've ignited within their heart of the expected change that they know that they have worked for. Like, look at this. Like, for serious. For serious. To celebrate before you arrive. Celebrate before it's even in your physical life. See the wave of opportunity, of new blessings, of new miracles, of manifestations, of new relationships, of new people, new jobs, careers, passions. And let that light illuminate the path, because it is the key to success when you allow yourself to shine brightly and embody it from your heart. Breathe it in as it exists within you already, and then release it for yourself, for your mind, for your body, for your heart, for all to experience. And that is how you greet this Leo new moon and solar eclipse season with passion. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for tuning in to this lunation reading. It feels so good to be back in the flow of the moon and honoring that cycle and shift in energies. Stay tuned for my next reading and my next tarot show and tell. And if you would like to subscribe to become a birdie in the nest of guidance, I would be honored and love to have you as one of my birdies. And like this video if it resonated for you, and I will see you in my next channeling. Namaste, friends.